It's your favorite YouTube dealer. I appreciate you guys for stopping in. We're going to dive into some Eminem off of the Recovery album. There's a couple songs on there that I still haven't done, and one of them was called On Fire. So I figured today is a better day than any to dive in. Let's see what that man was cooking with.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like this beat.
You know, critics, man, critics never got nothing nice to say, man. You know, the one thing I notice about critics, man, is critics never ask me how my day went. Well, I'ma tell them. Yesterday my dog died. A hog tied a hoe, tied her in the bow. Said next time you blog, try to spit a flow. You wanna criticize, dog? Try a little more. I'm so tired of the socket blow. Fire in the hole. I'm fired up, so fire up the lighter in the drove.
Whew, I like the scheme that he's doing on this. All right, I like this one. I'm gonna be real. I made a comment in one of the other videos, and some people got a little upset with me. Don't take it the wrong way. M is one of my favorite rappers ever. Top 3 easily. But the Recovery, the Relapse, and what was the other one? There's Recovery, Relapse, and some other one that were around the same period, I think, to an extent that they're not really for me. It's like my least favorite of his albums, although I know for some people it's their favorite, and I'm not saying that you're wrong. It's all subjective. It's all just opinion based. But this right here, this shit different.
Critics never ask me how my day went. Well, I'ma tell them. Yesterday my dog died. A hog tied a hoe, tied her in the bow. Said next time you blog, try to spit a flow. You wanna criticize, dog? Try a little more. I'm so tired of the socket blow. Fire in the hole. I'm fired up, so fire up the lighter in the drove. Better hold on a little tighter, here I go. Flows tighter, hot-headed as Ghost Rider, cold-hearted as Spider-Man, throwing a spider in the snow. So you better get lower than Flow Rider inside of a low rider with no tires in a hole. Why am I like this? Why is winter cold? Why is it when I talk, I'm so biased to the hoes? Listen, dog, Christmas is all. This is as soft as it gets. This isn't golf. This is a blister and assault. Those are your wounds, this is the salt. So get lost. Sit dissing me is just like pissing off the Wizard of Oz. Wrap a lizard in gauze. Beat you in the jaws with it. Grab the scissors and saws. And cut out your livers, gizzards, and balls. Throw you in the middle of the ocean in the blizzard with jaws. So sit and piss like scissor through a straw. Then describe how it tasted like dessert to us all. Got the gall to make Chris piss in his drawers. Tickle him, go to his grave, skip him and visit his dog. You're on fire. That's how you know you're on the road. Cause when you're hot, it's like you're burning up everyone else's cold. You're on fire. And I'm so fucking sick, I got ambulances pulling me over and shit. You're on fire.
My man said, I'm so sick, I got ambulances pulling me over and shit. I'm not, so far, not the biggest fan of the hook, but that verse was crazy. The scheme, the pocket that he was rapping in, some of the shit that he said, I like this. This shit is actually fire.
You need to stop, drop, and roll, cause when you say the shit to get the whole hip-hop shop to blow. You're on fire. Yeah, you're on fire. Yeah. I just put a bullshit hook in between 2 long-ass verses. If you mistook this for a song, look.
Yo, okay, I like it. He addressed it right away. He's like, listen, I just put some bullshit-ass hook in the middle of 2 long verses. If you think this is a song, like, yeah, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, you're on fire. Yeah. I just put a bullshit hook in between 2 long-ass verses. If you mistook this for a song, look. This ain't a song, it's a warning to Brooke, Hogan, and David Cook that the crook just took over. So book, run as fast as you can. Stop writing and kill it. I'm lightning in the skillet, you're a fucking flash in the pan. I pop up, you bitches scatter like hot grease splashing the fan. Mr. Mathis is the man, yeah, I'm pissed, but I would rather take this energy and stash it in the can. Come back and whip your ass with it again. Saliva's like sulfuric acid in your hand. It'll eat through anything metal, the ass of Iron Man. Turn them into plastic, so for you to think that you can stand a fucking chance is asinine. Yeah, asinine, man. Hit a blind man with a coloring book and told him color inside the lines or get hit with a flying crayon.
See, I like that. So I'm pretty sure he said Duanes' name. Duanes, if I'm not mistaken, that's the guy who dressed up and played Stan, right? If I'm almost positive.
Sulfuric acid in your hand, it'll eat through anything metal, the ass of Iron Man. Turn them into plastic, so for you to think that you can stand a fucking chance is asinine. Yeah, asinine, man. Hit a blind man with a coloring book and told him color inside the lines or get hit with a flying crayon. Fucking I ain't playing. Pull up in a van and hop out on a homeless man holding a sign saying Vietnam vet. I'm out my fucking mind, man. Kick over the can, beat his ass and leave him 9 grand. So if I seem a little mean to you, this ain't savage, you ain't never seen a brew. You wanna get graphic, we can go to scenic route. You couldn't make a bulimic puke on a piece of fucking corn and peanut poop, saying you sick.
Yo, I don't know how he ended that one right there, that little rhyme pattern, but I like how he said, yo, you want to get graphic? We could go the scenic route. Yo, I liked, okay, this shit right here, I rock with this one.
Fucking mine, man. Kick over the can, beat his ass and leave him 9 grand. So if I seem a little mean to you, this ain't savage, you ain't never seen a brute. You wanna get graphic, we can go the scenic route. You couldn't make a bulimic puke on a piece of fucking corn and peanut poop. Saying you sick, quit playing, you prick, don't nobody care. Why the fuck am I yelling at air? I ain't even talking to no one cause ain't nobody there. Nobody will fucking test me cause these hoes won't even dare. I'm wasting punchlines, but I got so many to spare. I just thought of another one that might go here. Nah, don't waste it, save it, cycle, yeah. Plus you gotta rewrite those lines that you set up on Michael's hair. You're on fire. That's how you know you're on the road, cause when you're hot, it's like you're burning up everyone else's cold. You're on fire. Man, I'm so hot, my motherfucking fire truck's on fire, homie. You're on fire. You need to stop, drop, and roll, cause when you say the shit to get the whole hip-hop shop to blow. You're on fire. Yeah, you're on fire. Oh, shit, you're on fire.
All right, that was a fun one. I'm not going to lie to you. The hook actually kind of grew on me as the song went on, but I like how in the second verse, right after I said, not my favorite, he's like, listen, I just threw a bullshit hook in between 2 long verses. I was like, okay, well, fair enough. My man addressed it. It's like he knows. All the time back then, he knew I was going to react and say this as if it actually mattered what I was going to say. But I think that this was dope. There's some songs off of Recovery I do like. I just, overall, as an entire album, not my favorite. Same with Relapse. Like, there's some songs off all of them that I do enjoy. But for me, I'd say like his first 3 to 4 albums, because Encore was cool, but I think I forget what came after Encore. I feel like I enjoyed that album and the first 2 albums probably the most. And then I'd say Music to Be Murdered By and Kamikaze. And Marshall Mathers LP2 was pretty good, but like that in-between stage wasn't my favorite. But I also think that he had OD'd, and he was still kind of like getting himself back and relearning how to rap and stuff, like some of you guys said in the comments. And I think that some of that was just trial and error shit. And some of it came out dope. I'm not saying that that makes it not good, but I just feel like that was him trying some new things, getting back into the mode. And like someone said that sometimes you see a lot of crazy shit. I forget which album it was, but you'll see a lot of crazy shit being said because he said that it was hard for him to like build bars or something. So anything that came to his mind, he kind of just put down. It was almost like an exercise to get him back in motion. And I mean, I'm going based on a comment. So whether that's true or not, don't throw me under the bus. But that was what they said. And it kind of made sense based on the song that I reacted to and how wild and kind of random it was at times, because it just felt like it was all over the place. But again, if you're having, trouble and you're getting back into the motion of it because of what had just happened to you previously, like that would make sense that you're just going to kind of take what your brain gives you and just work with it and build from there, right? You got to make that foundation and then you can get back to where you are. But we got a new album coming this year. I'm extremely excited for it. It's apparently called The Death of Slim Shady. I talked about this on my main channel, Duane TV. We did a whole video discussing it and what it might mean and everything. I'm not going to lie. Like when I watched that video, The Death of Slim Shady, it almost came across like it could be a documentary too. And I kind of thought that, then a friend brought it up to me as well. And I'm not saying that that's what it is. It most likely is an album. I mean, Dre said an album is coming. So, I mean, it would make sense that it would be, but they didn't promote it as this is the new music coming. They just said Death of Slim Shady. And I feel like that would be a fire documentary name because it's like the growth he's had over all these years and how he's kind of put that version of him behind for, a newer version of him. And, if that was the case, I wouldn't be mad because obviously we're still going to get an album this year, but then we'd also get a documentary. So it's like, it'd be kind of dope. And maybe if it was a documentary, he puts clips of his new album in it and we kind of get some teasers and then it's like, hey, it's out next week type of shit. Like I'd be totally down with that, but most likely it is going to be the album itself. I mean, I think that makes the most sense. I just wouldn't be mad if it went the other way. So appreciate you guys. Let me know what you guys thought down below and I will catch you in the next one, homies.